No kills yet. Awkward with the smokes up, and Matisse draws first blood. Niko to hunt down mobs in the bomb site, and Falcons starting to plant it. Monacy's going to come away with his life, and we settle into a 4v4.
Yeah, looked a little bit scattered on the entrance, didn't it? Oh, good control over towards Temple. Nice shot from Niko. A great game out of him would be lovely to start this series out.
Yeah, fired up and firing early here is Niko. We've got Heavy God and Magisk coming back in from CT spawn. Okay, Niko. That is exactly what Niko's bringing to the server today, of how Niko wants this game to continue.
Yeah, it's an ace in the pistol. I love the way it comes out as well. These are the precise shots that Niko's known for. Everything we love about his game is on display here. Look how precise. Look at the transfer over. And that's a guy who does not want another devastating loss.
Right.
B-rush.
Not a C.
Round over, half done.
Orbs already on the floor. And fourth for Big Clan imminent. Unless Niko's dig hits more than that. He's got two. Oh! Let's go! Oh, Niko! That is abhorrent! 4 with the deagle, make it 5, an ace from Niko! That is insult to injury!
Their buy rounds will not last long. Back to pistols, back to pace, into B, and in your face, Odyssey! 3 digs in 3 shots, and he wants every single one!
Have you ever seen something like that? My goodness! Take a bow, Odyssey! It's been the Niko show up until this point, but with that display right there, Monacy cements himself as a real front runner in this series.
That might be
and if these two can find their footing, I mean, that's probably player of the year right there. Look at this. Unbelievable scenes. Like it's a pug. Like it's easy.
Like it's on rails. That is beautiful.
Those are the rounds that everyone...
Heroic will need to make a decision and stick with it. Damage done, through on the monster, but they've still pushed up. And this player's running with their knives out, they have no idea. And Magisk with 3 deeks shuts the round down. Shush can do little but try running, and Magisk smacks him upside the head too.
What a round, and if that doesn't wake up Vitality, I don't know what will. That was magnificent from Magisk. The ace with the deagle. When things were looking grim, he comes alive.
He knows they're running. Roy is just listening on the other side. They think they're really clever, but that's not the case. Copenhagen Flames, they see it all coming. Niko's just trying to stay alive. He'll get one more kill. Back for action. No scoping. Shush. Oh! That is a ridiculous ace!
24 Kriegs pulled out by the Astralis squad. This is the weapon that has changed the tide of Nuke T's side, but Flamie! Ridiculous! Ace! 5 kills, 5 seconds, and it's the 4th on the board for Na'Vi.
Flamie shows us how powerful it can be. That's a fully equipped Astralis rushing towards the tightest choke point in the map, and he just mows them all down, no problem whatsoever. That's what we love to see. Na'Vi are in 5th gear right now and show no signs of slowing down. He can't believe it.
But they do have a 3-man stuck on this side. Device just had a really rough game. Flashed, he's gonna get that shot. And that has to feel a little bit going out middle of the air to take down Alex, and now they're pushing. You've got to be kidding me! He takes every single one from nothing to the AWPAs.
Wants to try and hold off the rotations. Oscar's gone. Chris isn't. Op still in the picture. Op still very much in the round. Oh, Chris! He's found 3. It's down to a 2-on-2. Chris, can he close this with an ace? Oh my God! Chris, the Wolf of Wall Street, gets an ace, and it's championship point Mouse Sports.
That's got to be one of the sickest plays of the tournament, maybe even of the year. ChrisJ shuts everything down. Look at this. This is Counter-Strike perfection right now.
What's going to have Mouse here to help out? And actually, Mouse is going to go ahead and go and take all 3. XMS with the dig suddenly turns this around, though. Goes ahead and takes 2 lives as he shuts this down. Does pick up the bomb. Going to be trying to boost up Happy. That Molotov does horribly miss its mark. Creates a nice fire show within the sky, and Hyper going to be watching for this boost to come on through. Actually gets the angle. Happy going to go down. Ooh. Oh, XMS, this man is a master of the taps right now. Goes ahead and gets himself a 3rd. 3 bullets, 3 kills. Challenging Scream. He's still got the bomb in hand. 35 seconds left as he positions himself to try and grab control of Heaven. You can see that Rollin is going to turn his attention towards this push as XMS now sneaking on by. Has to watch out. He knew that there was a player up here towards A. And oh my God, XMS! What is wrong with you? He's going to go ahead and get 4. This man's only fired 4 bullets the whole round.
That is so ridiculous.
Roland's perfectly positioned. No, sorry. Man, if he wins this, he's a hero, especially where we're about to go 11-10 for Kingwin and economy's not great. Plants bomb, he's expecting the rotation to come straight out of B, but he's got a little bit of time to rotate back in. No kit for Spiro, so his positioning being this distant is actually quite reasonable, and Spiro tries to bait him in 5 shots! 5 shots, 5 kills!
I don't know what's changed in this last round.
That's about one of the best aces I've ever seen.
Yeah, hands down. That was phenomenal. Look at this. Look at that prowess.
Inferno, and we know, you've said it enough times, and we've definitely seen it prove that Dennis is extremely good on these pistols to start that momentum off. Fast play, very fast play, and there it is! Oh my god, Dennis on cue, on point, all 3 kills again. I'm done. Don't even buy guns. Just this guy could use a USB for the entire game, and I would be convinced, because G2 certainly has to be convinced it might be the ace to Dennis with an absolutely perfect round.
What do you even say about that one, Matt? That's just disgusting.
5-7 and then a couple deagles just to spice things up. But TSM, they're scared about this. They aren't rushing this time around. They're taking their sweet time, hoping to catch somebody peek on Envy's side. And well, that's what happens when you go around the corner. Happy with Wandig. Oh, and another one! Oh, and a third! Happy! He could get another one here too, Dupree is like sweating bullets. Happy's gonna get the quad kill in the ace! What is this?
Shoxy with the AWP already over his. I think it's a very smart, a nice touch. I like this.
Yeah, that's opening things up, actually. That's really a pretty interesting change. Not often that we see Shoxy actually go for the AWP. Inferno, at least. So this is basically Titan changing things up, but they're going to flash their way through the smoke, and now it's going to come down to Shoxy. He's going to get caught in the corner, though. Gets a running shot on a Neo! Gets a second one. Shoxy's making it happen. A third one. Shoxy! The fourth! Shoxy is a god! The ace! What did we just witness? Virtus Pro get obliterated!
So, you know, we have the Comhim play of the day, but this is like play of the year. This is absolutely absurd. For a long time, there's been like a talk about whether or not Shoxy is, you know, being close to being the best player in the world. And with a play like that, you know, he just takes a few points in that direction.
Numbers for like 1750, so they just didn't have the money.
Oh my god! ChrisJ coming around the corner, can he get the third one? Oh, he gets the triple kill, all of them headshots. Beautiful, he picks up the AWP, gets another one. That's a quad kill. Can he get the ace? RDL is down there, he has to aim on it, and he does it! The ace from ChrisJ! How does it happen? How did that happen? Oh my god! Oh my god!